Hello friends, welcome back to the channel. Today is Wednesday, May 31st. Got a few things in the garden ready to be harvested, and we'll take a quick look around and just see how things are going around the garden. It's gonna be a lot easier for me to harvest some of this stuff without holding the camera, so that's why I'm going to go ahead and harvest these things right now, and then we'll flip the camera around when we go a quick little walk around. So first, let me go around over here and get, we got a couple cabbage I'm going to harvest. Still got several of them in here, as you can see. This one here is ready to be harvested. We're going to go ahead and get this one out. And we've had a little bit of bug pressure, but most of it has been on our purple cabbage over here. It's almost pretty much been our trap crop because there's been a little bit on these, but not much. So go ahead and I'll bring this one over here closer where y'all can see it nice. But nice big head of cabbage. Matter of fact, let me go ahead and peel all these leaves back, or at least most of them, and cut this thing off. I should have done this before I walked up here, but anyway, that's all right. All right, so there, after we cut off all that, that's what we're left with. There's a couple of outer leaves that'll need to come off, but nice little cabbage head. That's one, and we're gonna have some treats for the girls here. Give that to them in a minute. I think there's one more over here we're gonna go ahead and get. It's a little bit smaller. Get it for the bugs. Take it from us. And here's this one. We'll go ahead and cut this one out while we're sitting here. You know, not quite as big as the other one. Still decent cabbage head. A little more bug action on this one I can see, but I still think once we peel away the outer leaves, it'll be fine. Here's some more for the girls, and here's the other one. A little bit smaller, but still a nice solid head of cabbage. And then, let's see, over here out of view, we'll go ahead and take this key lime off of this key lime. And we're going to be making a video soon of us taking some cuttings from this and also trying to do a air layer. But one little key lime I just took off. Go ahead and then let's go ahead and take this all the way out of here. So we had those red robins growing, and that plant is pretty much had it. That was that volunteer we had going for a while, but we still got a couple more tomatoes off of it. And we've actually took that pot, it was in that blue container over there. We took it out of there because we've got some other stuff planted over there. I'll show you in a minute. And then here is our first decent, or halfway decent, it ain't big, but tomato this year. This is an early girl. So, salad sized tomato. Nice vine ripe tomato though. Guess that's pretty much all we're going to harvest tonight. Let me go ahead and get this camera turned around, and we'll take a quick walk around the garden and show you what we got going on. Okay, we got the camera turned around. So let's just take a little quick walk around, see how everything's doing. Uh, One thing I just noticed earlier today is this maypop, North American passion fruit, that I dug up last year and stuck in this pot. It's about to start blooming right there. You can see it's not open yet, but you can see. I haven't never seen those flowers. They're quite unique, uh, quite beautiful actually. Uh, yeah, so that's kind of neat. And considering what kind of soil it's growing in, is like rocks and mud, and just the soil it was growing in when I dug it up in the wild. Let's walk over here, and as you can see, our squash and zucchini, it hadn't taken long to really start taking off. It's looking good. There's no blossoms opening up or anything yet, but everything looks nice and healthy there. And our hedge of tomatoes is looking great at the moment. We've got lots of green tomatoes in there. Hopefully we'll be harvesting some of those soon. And you can see everything's loaded up with blossoms. So see if I remember what all I got over there. So in this first row there's 3 Florida tomatoes, and then there's 3 Bradley tomatoes, and then the last 2 are halcinators. So there's a total of 8 plants on that row, and it's actually 3 rows. So the middle row we got cherry tomatoes, and in there is a super sweet 100 sun gold, Gardener's Delight, which is a nice red cherry tomato we've grown a few times. Grew them last year. Those were the nice red cherry tomatoes we had. And then there's a Mountain Vineyard and a yellow pear. And then on the front row here, we got 2 Better Bush, 2 Containers Choice, 2 Roma, and then here on there's actually 3 stuffed in there, and those are the dwarf tomatoes supposed to be, but you see the other ones are about the same size as them at the moment anyway. But those are the, trying to think of the name. One of them's a purple tomato, one of them's yellow tomato, and one of them's a red tomato. I've slipped my mind. I know the yellow one's Uluru Uluru ochre. Rosella purple and Rosella crimson. There you go. I remembered them. So that's what we got in the tomato hedge, and so everything is looking great right now. Hadn't had any issues with anything. So of course that's apt to change overnight. Storm could come in here and devastate us overnight. Hopefully that don't happen. So anyway, let's walk over here. So in here, in these containers here, I'm doing a little experiment. Here on this side is bagged potting soil. In the green pot is a Cherry Express cherry tomato, and then in the main blue pot is a California Wonder bell pepper. And then over here has got the exact same plants, the Cherry Express and the California Wonder, except in these pots is the bulk compost that I bought from the local landscape supply place. So we're going to just see how, if there's any difference or which one does better. At the moment they look pretty much exactly the same. It's been there, I don't know, close to a week now, I guess. And yeah, we'll see how that does. uh, those plants actually are a couple of there's a very few plants out here that I didn't grow from seed. A friend gave me those plants. They were extra he had, and so I just kind of grows them in here along with a cucumber right there, and then on the other corner. And then over here in our pepper bed, that one in the far corner, for whatever reason, died off. I'm not sure why, and I replaced it with one of those California winters he gave me. But everything else in the garden I've grown from seed. And the peppers are starting to produce. I see right here is those cowhorn peppers that I make the sweet pickle peppers out of. Is already starting to form pepper there. And then this here is your Goliath jalapenos. And these are jalapeno M. I don't see any peppers on them yet, but I do see blossoms right there. The next one's up. Those are the the time bomb peppers. Yeah, the peppers are looking nice. Got several. I got some Cubanelles, sweet banana, uh, pepperoncinis, yellow bell, orange bell. Then on this side is these are all the hotter ones like cayenne. Got a golden cayenne, habanero, chiltepin, Basco, and scorpion butch tea. We actually got some reapers finally were able to germinate. That was hard. We had a little bit of difficulty getting those to germinate, but we did. We got some over there in pots that we're gonna try to get planted somewhere. But anyway, here's some more of those red robins and rosy finch and yellow canary. Yeah, here's if you can see, let's get a closer look at this cabbage. It's getting eat up by the bugs, but it's pretty much been a trap crop for us and kept some of our other stuff from getting eaten up. Yeah, so this video is starting to get a little long, so I probably better bring an end to it. So fig trees, actually, they're starting to grow little figs on them. That's a little Miss Figgy, got tons of them on it. And actually, pretty much all of them got figs starting to form. We'll be getting those in the ground soon. Today I've been planting trees. I planted a nectarine, a loquat, uh, a moringa. Yeah, we'll do a little video on that here soon. But like I said, this video is getting long, so I'm gonna go ahead and end it. Got a few videos in the works here. Just got to get them filmed. But anyway, thank y'all for watching. Like, subscribe, and share. And enjoy your day.